What is good, YouTube man? Today I'm back with you guys, with the nation, for another video. And today, man, had to bring this one to you guys because it is pretty quiet in the Raider Nation world right now. But at the end of the day, it is still news, and I do want to give my thoughts and opinions. But like always, man, shout out to my guy Icy Nate for coming in clutch with these thumbnails. So please, if you can, go check my guy out on his YouTube page at Icy_Nate. But Raider Nation, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now, of course, you can see by the title and thumbnails, the Raiders have signed defensive tackle, specifically nose tackle, which we all know we don't just need a nose tackle. We need defensive tackles in general. But we signed Andrew Billings. I believe he was a practice squad player this offseason. As we all know, now all practice squad players are eligible to sign. They are free agents. But really quick, we have no active defensive tackles that were playing with us last year under contract on this roster. So this, I know it's not the flashy guy. I know it's not a big name at all. But at the end of the day, I like this, man. Bringing a guy who he has a lot of experience in this league. Bring him in, allow healthy competition as we get closer and closer to the new season, as we get closer and closer to mini camp and all that kind of stuff, man. So my personal opinion, I like this signing. Really quick, just to give you a rundown. Andrew Billings, 6'1", 325 pounds. Like I said, he's that nose tackle position. He's right over the center, right in front of the center's face on every single play. Now, like I said, he has a lot of experience. That being which, 57 games, 38 starts. In that time, he records just under 4.5 with 3.5 sacks, 81 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, and 16 quarterback hits, along with 78 stops. Now, you guys may be thinking, why are we even signing players? You know what? You're not wrong. I may be thinking the same thing, right? We want to enter free agency with as much money, but at the end of the day, you can't get mad at signing depth, right? You cannot get mad at it. It's one of the big reasons why we did have this chance this year to make it into the playoffs. I always try and give this example, and that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They brought everybody back. They weren't in the Super Bowl again because the depth was not there. Injuries was not there. The injuries took over that team, and it allowed them to not be in the Super Bowl again. They were on the sidelines, man. So look, I can never be mad with depth, especially at the defensive tackle position. In my opinion, a guy in this league with 57 games and 38 starts, and you're bringing him in as a depth guy, I won't be mad at it at all. Understand this. I believe the only other active defensive tackle on this roster, or he's not even on the 53-man roster. He wasn't last year, but that's Kendall Vickers. He's still on the books. He isn't a free agent until I think the year after. We could get rid of Kendall Vickers, but then I think that would leave us with no defensive tackles at all. As we all know, man, Andrew Billings, not the biggest name, but personally, I still like it. There isn't many big names in free agency at the defensive tackle position aside from Brandon Williams and Linval Joseph. Those guys are vets. Those guys are at the end of their careers. Those guys are an injury away from, well, we're paying them to do nothing, right? And we can't afford to do that. We did it this year with Denzel Good. We did it this year with Nicholas Morrow. We did it this year with a ton of guys, right? So we want guys that can come in, 57 games, very, very serviceable, 81 tackles. I can't be mad at that. And at the end of the day, you're bringing in depth at a position of need. Okay, so that's all I got to say on that one. I know we would want to see, the Raiders go, or the Raiders are in on Calais Campbell because we have also been linked to Calais Campbell due to the fact that Yannick Ngakoue put the little tweet out there mentioning, hey, Calais Campbell, bring him on over to the dark side. So nothing too crazy with that. Calais Campbell is another option in free agency as well. Not sure how he would fit this system. He's a little bit older. He wouldn't play that nose. He could play that three technique, but in my personal opinion, unpopular opinion, I feel like Cleveland Farrell deserves a chance to get that role at the three technique defensive tackle in our base defense, which is now a 3-4. Mentioning that with Andrew Billings being a nose guard / nose tackle, same thing, just different names. He would be the guy that lines up head up on the center. Zero tech or one tech, however you guys want to call it. That's what Andrew Billings would be. Do not expect this guy to start at all for the Raiders. I wouldn't even say that he could possibly make it out of preseason. He is a guy though that will allow competition, especially if we do draft um, defensive tackle in the draft this offseason. I would love for a guy with his experience to be on the roster, give a little bit of that game to the younger guys, right? So not mad at this at all. Like I said, it's a depth signing, so don't be mad at it. Don't be too ecstatic over it. But at the end of the day, it is depth at a position of need. So I will never argue about that. But Raider Nation, that will be it for today's video. Like I said, not much news going on in the nation right now, but when there is, I will be uploading something. I will go live possibly about it. Not as when it happens, because most of the time I'm at work. But listen, keep coming by, man. Keep stopping by. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. On the road to 4,000 subscribers, you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate all your love. But that'll be it for today's video, and I'm out.